Do you know that flight attendants size you up in seconds?
From the moment you board. Let me tell you, they're deciding if you're going to be a problem, right?
Right.
If they like you, are you friendly? There's so many things. There is so many things. When you walk on board that aircraft, you're just thinking that you're saying hello.
Yeah. Every passenger coming on board is being analyzed, right? I mean, we're sizing you up from your demeanor, your how you're dressed. Like, I mean, everything goes into account with what we're looking at. Who is coming on our plane, and what are they going to be like on this trip with us in the future?
But there's funny aspects. There's all kinds. I mean, it's not just one, right?
No.
I mean, it's not one. We're looking at clothes.
No, we're looking at everything. We're looking at how they approach us. Are they being friendly? We say good morning or welcome on board. Are they acknowledging us?
Are we shocked? Are they wearing a tail?
Right. There's yeah. Do they have how many piercings do they have in their bodies? Tattoos?
Are they wearing 3 hats?
Yeah. Do they look mean? Are they angry?
There's so
Are they
much
upset?
shit that goes into it.
Yeah. There's so many things that we are always looking at to analyze, but the number one reason why are we doing that?
Well, I mean, you're looking for safety reasons.
Yeah,
right? You're looking for somebody if you're going to need assistance. I mean, that's the basic thing, right? That
right.
If you're going to need assistance on the aircraft, but when we were just looking at them, there's a lot of shit that goes on with that.
Right. I mean, we're analyzing everybody because one, the most important thing is safety. So we want to know what we're up against, first of all.
Right.
Okay. The second part is the assistance, right?
Yeah.
So then we want to know who can we come to if we need assistance. And so anybody coming on the plane, if you're, a medical professional or if you're a firefighter or somebody that deals with first response type of thing, we want your help. So we like when people come on and they're like, oh, I'm a nurse. And if you need my help, I'm sitting in 20D, That's what we're looking for. Not that everybody has to do that, but that's super helpful to the crew. But then there's the opposite of that, right? So there's the safety aspect of it. We're like, oh, this person might be a threat.
Yeah, coming on intoxicated.
Yeah. Some mental illness of some sort.
Gives you a stare down.
Right. Or we might just think characterize you as a threat to.
Do you know my biggest peeve is?
What's that?
No eye contact.
No eye contact.
Yeah, when they don't have. I mean, you say good morning, and they don't even look at you.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah, they don't even look at you. I mean, it's not their headphones. I mean, some of them they're not tuned in. You know that.
What I hate the most is the parents that are teaching the kids the same damn thing.
Yeah.
They have the kids. Each one's walking on. They have their little iPad on. The headphones are on. Walking on the plane already.
Right.
Already teaching them that this is the normal, proper behavior of somebody telling you good morning in the morning, and zero acknowledgement.
But then you have that group right behind them. The little kids are like, good morning,
right.
Hi, how are you? Everything's good morning, right?
Yep.
You have one group, nothing. And then all of a sudden you got this other group, and you're like, hey, listen, can you go back to row 26 and talk to them people?
Yeah. And that good morning when you're coming on board too is we are the best. I mean, we are the best group of employees as a whole. I'm going to say this as a flight attendant at sensing emotional distress.
Right.
I mean, we are attuned to that over 30. I mean, we're 30 plus years of flying. We could tell when somebody's mourning. We could tell when somebody's they're upset about something. They can be upset. We know they could be upset about a million different things, but we know they're upset because we interact with each person coming on board. Right. And so part of our training and part of being a flight attendant, I mean, I think that's a good, people should understand, when you're coming on board, we're analyzing.
We're reading.
Yeah.
We're reading body language, facial expressions, the way that you react with us, and even simple things. One of the things they come on is you always see the gift cards. Right, as a gift. It's appreciation thing. Yeah. Don't ever expect. I don't expect anything. Yeah. You guys just come on board the aircraft, but when they come on, they spend their hard-earned money.
we really like it.
No, I know I said that. I said, I mean, it's really cool because they bring
Right.
them on, and then they bring the different candies on, because you get those Lindor chocolates and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They always bring something on, and then you have like the variety of candy and stuff like that they bring on. But no, we appreciate all that. Don't expect it, but we appreciate it. But the first thing that is done is what? Communication to the other flight attendants. Hey, just want to tell you, 24 Charlie, they left us some candy up front. 24 Charlie left us some gift cards up front that you might want to stop by and tell them thank you.
That is the fastest way as a crew member to get better service.
Yeah.
You're going to be taken care of on that flight. I mean, I haven't found a crew ever. You give us something, we're definitely going to take care of you.
Right.
The other thing is that goes hand in hand with the safety, the first responders too. Like, we want to take care of those people too.
Yeah.
Like when they go out of their way to tell us, hey, we're here if you need help, because I would say, 10% of our flights, we're going to have some type of medical emergency.
I have
right?
more than 10%. Shit,
Right.
Anybody knows I have medical emergencies all the time. I
Yeah.
have used so many doctors and nurses, paramedics. I can't even begin to tell you. I come in all the time, and I have medical emergencies, and these people come up, and I mean, what we've had it. You've had one pass away in the jetway, right?
Yep.
I've had them pass away on a plane, and we're doing full blown, CPR on them.
Yep.
I mean, they're pass out from blood pressure. Well, there's numerous things, but they're always
There's
jumping
endless
in.
amounts of things that can happen on a board aircraft. But,
Right.
but I mean, the point here to what we're talking about is that you coming on and identifying yourself is a huge, important aspect of our day, because not only when in us analyzing everybody coming on board, we're not always just looking for handouts or all that stuff, but we're also looking for people that are going to help us, assist us in emergencies. Emergencies happen in a snap. I mean, it is like, we know, they happen at any time of the flight, any part of the flight. We've had it happen in every phase of flight, right? So it's a good thing.
Calm, polite, and aware.
Yeah.
That'd be probably the three things that I look for with people are they're calm, they're relaxed,
Yeah.
right, polite, and they're in tune to what's going on. Because
Attentive.
that's the one thing that we have a huge problem with all the time, because they're always putting their headphones on, and they're never tuned in.
Yeah.
Always, and that's like big things for us.
Yeah. But I will say, like, I'm guilty of that one. When I get on planes, like, the first thing I do is tune myself out. Like, I do that as a crew member. Like, I'll come on and I let them know, hey, I'm a crew member, the company I work for, and I'm sitting at this seat. If you need help, let me know, because I know I like that when somebody does it for me. But I will tune out the rest of the flight. Like, I put on my headphones and, I'm a no nonsense, don't bother me type of person.
But when
right?
you see the crew coming, though, you acknowledge them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's all passengers have to do too. Even if you're tuned out, if your headphones, we're around.
Right.
I mean, we're coming up. Just acknowledge. You don't have to take your headphones off.
No.
I mean, if you don't want anything, just shake your head.
Yeah. No, thank you.
It's an easy thing, right?
Yeah.
And the easiest way too is to make friends. Is if you're asking for something, hey, no rush, but if you get a chance, just the words.
Sure.
Words change everything. When you're talking about customer service, everything is how someone words it to you.
Yeah, your approach.
Yeah.
Your body language.
Simple words. It's like,
Yep.
don't rush, thank you. Those basic things.
Yeah, those acknowledgments are like important to us.
Yeah, they're really important. But have you ever had one of those oh shit moments on a plane? I mean, really like an oh shit. Something happened.
What do you mean by oh shit?
It's an oh shit.
Yeah, I've had a lot of
like
oh shits.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. An oh shit moment.
Like,
So-
you got to take a shit?
No, what's wrong with you? Oh, shit. I'm talking about taking a shit on a plane. No,
oh
hell
shit!
no.
Oh shit! About what?
No, it's one of those funny moments. I was thinking of this one that I had a few years back. This passenger came to the back when we were talking about being sick and everything.
Yeah.
And this guy comes to the back, and he's like he's not feeling well. He's kind of jaundiced looking.
Yeah.
So sitting him in on the
Jaundice
lavatory.
looking?
Well, like
Yeah,
like
in yellow and all that.
pale,
Yeah.
he looked like he was getting sick. So this other flight attendant's in the back. I'm like, let's get a cold compress on this guy. So he sit him on the lav seat, and he's sitting there, and I'm like, "Are you all right?" And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I'm just really nauseous." And I'm like, "Okay, let's put a cold compress on." So she reaches in and she takes. Remember the curtain naps, those blue naps.
Yeah.
So she takes this thing and she dunks it into the water, the ice water. For with the beer and the wine and everything,
Oh, no.
she gets to. I'm not thinking right now, right? I'm not even thinking.
We're just trying to help.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm like just grabbing this thing, putting this on this guy's face. So this guy, he puts it on his face, and I'm talking to him like, "How you feeling?" He goes, "Yeah, a little bit better." Blah blah. I said, "Well, keep it on your face. So, it'll help you. Not be so nauseous." And so I'm talking to him, and he takes this off about, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes, and he goes, "How do I look?" I'm like, dude, you're blue. And he's like, "What?" He goes, "What? Is that bad? Is that bad? Am I blue?" I'm like, "No, dude, you're like Smurf blue." The damn rag stained his face.
Right.
She's busting up laughing because I've got a guy that looks like a Smurf. No, he looked like a flipping Smurf.
Dude, that is funny as hell because
no, it wasn't.
In the moment we're trying to help the customer and you're trying to let them try to get them down, and take care of all their needs and stuff. But we grabbed one item that was a mistake, and that's
he's blue.
Yeah, we have a blue cloths that are over dyed, so they are just saturated in blue ink. And as soon as you wet them, anything that touches them,
turns
your
blue.
hand or anything, turns blue.
But you don't think about it that moment. So anyway, so she's laughing. I'm like, "Quit laughing, get some alcohol wipes or something." So we're grabbing alcohol wipes. It's not coming off.
Oh,
it's not coming off. So
and he's got to go to a business meeting.
I have no idea. I didn't care about that. So it's not coming off. So he's sitting there going, "Oh, he's looking," and so I asked her, "Do you have those makeup wipes?" So she goes and gets these things. Thank God. She starts wiping his face. I'm wiping his face, trying to get this shit off. It starts coming off. So he takes them off. He goes, "Here, let me do it. Let me do it." So he starts wiping them off. Shawn, I swear to God, when he looked up, he was like, "How I look now?" He had the shit over his eyebrows. He looked like one of them damn 70s drag queens.
I'm like, smeared it all.
Give me a minute. I was like, "I got to get this shit off your eyes. I can't send you back to your seat looking like a freaking drag queen now." I went from Papa Smurf to a drag queen.
I could listen. I guess you see the report now. You're filling out the report. The guy calls in and he complains to the airline.
Yeah,
they turned me into a Smurf.
Yeah,
I was a Smurf at first, and I turned drag queen.
Drag queen. Man, when you think about some of the shit that's happened on the plane.
Oh my God.
Okay, this one girl, she was telling me, she was like, "Oh," she goes, "I've never dropped anything." I'm like, "Really?" She's never dropped anything. We're in the galley, and it's not even. You know how when you say something, you ever said something, and then all of a sudden, whatever you said, now you look like an idiot.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
you do that all the time.
Shut up. I knew you were going to do that. I knew it. I even set myself up for that. You're just like,
keep going.
You were like sitting back waiting for that shit. No, I'm not done yet. You jumped all over it. I'm going to still stay with it. But anyway, she was saying how she never dropped anything. I bet it wasn't even 3 or 4 minutes later. She dropped a can of that Bloody Mary mix, and it pierced that shit, and it spun around. Have you ever seen one of those cans that just start spinning? So it starts spinning. It had a piercing, just like a pinhole. It's spraying Bloody Mary mix all over that fucking galley, all over that shit. It looked like the ending of the Chainsaw Massacre in there. So I'm covered in Bloody Mary mix. She's covered in Bloody Mary mix, and she's looking at me. She's like, "I'm sorry." I'm like, I'm covered in this shit.
Yeah, I got to work for the next 12 hours.
So, could you imagine coming on the plane?
Thanks.
Imagine coming on a plane, you just see these speckled flight attendants, all this shit just coming off of them.
You didn't like my cologne? I need to be doused with tomato juice.
We had the lights, man. The lights were covered in this shit.
Oh my God.
It was so bad. I mean, it just spun around.
That goes to the whole thing. The planes, they're not the cleanest, right?
No.
I mean, but
no,
it's because shit like that happens.
There's shit
every flight, there's crazy stuff like that happen.
Well, you see passengers when they come on and we give them those wipes.
Right.
First thing they do is they do what? Tray tables. Now,
Right.
tray tables are probably the most wiped thing on that aircraft,
Yeah,
right?
but they're the
What would
nastiest
you
things
say?
too.
Yeah, but what would you say the something that's not wiped?
Armrests, footrests.
I'm even more.
What? The head?
There you go. So think about this.
Right.
Your head.
Yeah.
How many flights we do in a day? And honestly,
Right.
do they wipe? Does the headrest get wiped?
I mean, you see people every now and then do that.
They do
but,
that.
But for the most part, like the clean crews don't wipe down the headrest.
I know.
Right?
I know.
Period.
I know.
Yeah. Like, I mean, there's like the sanitary.
That's like going like nappy head.
Yeah.
Right? Because you got that back of that head. And, you know, we take people from all over the world, and some of them, they're not exactly the cleanest little people in the world.
That is just taking me back to like in the days. Like, remember the Afro Sheen?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Jerry
oh, yeah.
Curl
yeah.
shit,
Jerry
right?
Curl.
Spraying on
That
the
would be on
juice
their
on
collars,
hair.
man.
Like,
That shit was
it'd
on
be
the
like
collars.
dripping on your collar
Yeah.
and all shit like
Rick
that.
James, remember?
Can you imagine the seats back then?
That's
they were like laying back. Dude.
It gives you like the
Dude.
heebie-jeebies.
Dude, it was just like, but I mean, the planes just, they try, but they can't, there's just no way possible they would be able to like keep it as clean as possible. The one thing that like, I saw some type of rating the other day. They were talking about like different airlines and they were ranking airlines and like which ones were the cleanest and which ones, and it's all just on an appearance of being clean. And it was very interesting when you see like how all these airlines kind of like run down on, but we live it.
Yeah.
And we know what's clean and what's not clean, right?
Yeah, bathrooms are not clean. They would end up looking like the filling station.
Yeah.
Those are some nasty things. That's one thing I never understand is that when you walk in a bathroom, it's clean. How do you just throw shit on the floor?
Dude, don't even get me started with that nonsense.
We could talk about bathrooms
Bathroom.
every episode on every freaking podcast, how nasty they get. And then people, when you just walk in, though, I mean, it's clean. It's clean.
Right.
Why would you just jack it up?
Yeah.
Why would you just jack it up?
I mean,
what's the purpose?
And deposit things in any spaces they can find, like putting their tissues into like
Where the seat
any
covers.
cracks and crevices.
Yeah.
They could like, it's like they don't know what a trash receptacle looks like, you
Right.
know? And like, I will give it to you. Like some aircraft, when you get in there, I'm sometimes like, where is that flush button? You know, you're
looking?
Yeah, but you're looking for it, right?
There's no way you're
Like-
walking out of a toilet after you went.
No.
I'm pushing everything.
No.
I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
I'm pushing down. I'm pushing.
Right.
There's no way am I letting somebody else
Walk behind me and behind my deuce.
Especially behind your dudes, man. That ain't no way in hell. There's no way in hell. But you know what else? I mean, okay, so we know the lavatories, you know the headrests, the armrests, the tray tables,
Right.
carpets.
The carpets are so filthy, man. And it blows my mind that like families let their kids crawl around
Yeah.
on the carpets and stuff like that. I'm like, they barely vacuum those carpets, right?
Right.
Like, I mean, the cracks and crevices of underneath a airplane seat, dude.
Well, that's when they take a diaper bag
There's
and
plagues
they set it right outside the lavatory.
Yeah, there may be plague or bubonic whatever
Just
underneath
nasty.
in the cracks and crevices of airlines.
Yeah, it's just nasty.
It's nasty.
I mean, we could talk about, like I said, we could talk about that all day, man. It's still
Yeah.
nasty. I mean, but a headrest, I think that's the one that people miss a lot.
Yeah, I'm glad that most airlines have gone to like some type of synthetic pleather type of seat, you know, that you can wipe at least.
You just said
Remember-
Jerry curl crap now.
Yeah, remember when
It doesn't matter what you put on there. You're gonna get nasty.
dude? But
funk.
remember, it used to be cloth.
I know.
Like the scenes,
They'd
like,
be stained. They were stained.
They were stained and cloth seats was the worst idea on an airplane.
yeah,
Period.
they were stained.
Yeah.
They were and just absolutely nasty. So what's been going on with you?
Well, one, we finally got a car that we ordered like almost 6 months ago.
You got another car?
We got another car. Carol got a car. Carol's car, her car she's been driving now. We bought it back in 2014.
Are you starting a BMW dealership?
Not yet. It's starting.
I'm gonna come use one.
Right.
You got one spare.
We got a couple extras
I'm gonna
right
go
now.
get that spare. Where's the keys at?
Yeah. That's Carol's airport car right now.
It's gonna be mine.
No, she's using that because she's not driving her new car. Her new
Don't
car.
you want me to experience driving a BMW?
You get rides in it every now and then.
That's a golf cart.
No. You don't get rides in that. You get rides in our BMWs. Anyhow, Carol got a new BMW 7 Series. Crazy. I mean, technology out of this car it's like made for like really should be like a chauffeur type of thing. Like,
so hers is better than yours.
oh yeah, hers is like 1,000. She has like automatic opening doors, closing, everything's soft closing. The door closes itself.
Automatic doors.
Yeah, you can.
So how does it?
You push a button and the door literally opens up, and it has sensors on it, so it won't hit something and it will stop. It will like flash red lights if it's like too close to the things. It has massage and all the
Does it pick you up at the front of the terminal?
It will pick you up wherever you want it to.
It's got like auto drive too.
I don't know. No, it doesn't have auto drive.
That'd be awesome, right?
Yeah.
You can drive that damn thing from the parking lot. Right,
cars are getting there, right?
That'd be kind of cool.
That's one of the, like, me being in school and everything. They're talking about all this, like, AI and automation and everything. And one of the big next steps in cars is that, and Tesla's on the forefront of these things, because Tesla wants to do the autonomous cars and all that stuff. But here's what they're thinking. The next step is you're going to have cars that are autonomous, where I park it in a garage, I can be like, go to work. And it goes out and does Uber.
That's what I said. It's going to drop you off. You'd have that.
Yeah. Like, no. Like, I'm sleeping, and he's going to be working. My car's working, doing Uber runs.
Well, there's a shocker. There's a shocker.
No, that's your type of car.
That's a shocker.
That'd be you, Mr.
No,
Workaholic.
I was just sitting there saying that I could see you getting dropped off at the front of the terminal.
Right.
This damn thing just driving home.
Right. No, he's not driving home. He's going to go to work. Go do some Uber runs. Do something.
Damn, even making your car work.
Yeah, that's right.
You got to earn a living.
That's what they're talking about. Like, that's the next level of all this stuff, and like cars become autonomous, where you'd be like, just tell your car, you know what, go pick up Johnny at school, and the car goes. That's where it's going.
I'm sitting there going, you sent him out for Uber.
Yeah. I'm telling you. But can you imagine? I mean, that'd be like, oh yeah, on my taxes.
I could imagine your car when you came back in. They were like, this is bullshit. You've been gone for 2 days. I've been out here doing all this work. I've been up all night, Shawn.
Right.
I've been up all night.
If they could talk, but hopefully they're not going to have any AI like talking to you.
Yours would be telling you off all the time. You put some stinky ass people in me, Shawn.
Yeah. So
they were smoking stuff in here.
Right. So anyways, Carol got this new car, and it's the shittiest time of year. I mean, right now in Northeast Ohio, like the snow and all that stuff, I don't even want to take it out. Like, I already got a ding in my car. Did I tell you that?
You got a ding in yours?
Yes, it chipped the paint of my car. I'm like going nuts. All I can do is, how you get one something in your head and you just can't stop thinking about it.
Did you know when it happened?
No, I have no idea. I don't know when it happened, who was driving the car, and whether it was Carol or me. I don't know.
Okay.
But it's like this little tiny little fine. I already got it repaired, but it's like I could not believe. I was like, got a chip in my car already, man. I haven't even.
How'd you even notice it? Because it was.
I was washing it, and I looked in it. I'm like, oh, it was like, because I had some bird shit on the car or whatever, trying to clean it off. And I'm like, I see this, and I'm like washing. I'm like, what is it? I have a chip. Damn it! And I couldn't stop thinking about it. You're like it's in your head. You can't get it out. It's terrible. Anyhow,
you should have drove the airport car,
dude. I don't know when it happened. Like, it's just been like I was telling you last week, like the wife driving too close to trucks and all that. Like, I've been like, it's been on my mind. Like, I'm like,
trying to blame
don't
Carol.
stop. I wanted to.
I know you did. I know this whole time.
I didn't have definitive
proof.
proof.
This whole time you're talking to me, I'm sitting there going, you're blaming Carol. You only blaming Carol.
I didn't have the definitive proof.
Carol doesn't have a chip in hers, but you got a chip. You're trying to blame her.
Yeah. Anyways, but we got through that, and then when we were out in Vegas, the last week, and dude, my nieces, so all my nieces, they're all that gaming age, and I love video games, right? So, these freaking game companies, they're a racket. They're just as bad, if not worse, than the freaking cell phone companies.
Yeah.
Like, it is crazy. So I buy this new, well, first of all, let's back it up here. My niece and nephew buys a new Switch, Nintendo Switch. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about, but I'm not a gamer.
I know you're not a gamer, but it's the latest, greatest thing for the family entertainment route. They get this little Switch. It can be portable, or they can have it at home, and they can play these Nintendo games, right? So I have a Switch myself. I have the Switch, the first original Switch. Imagine that, right? So
imagine you having freaking Pong.
Right. So I've got this system, the Nintendo, the first Switch, and they are like, "Oh, Uncle Shawn, can you play? We can play online. We can play together. You got a Switch? I got a Switch. Let's play it." So I go to the store. I buy this game. I buy this Mario World Kart, Mario Golf Kart. Well, not a golf cart. Mario World Kart. Okay. And it's basically a little racing game. You play in racing with Mario Karts. Okay. You've seen that before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's the new version of that. So I walk in, I buy it in the store, I bring it back home, I put it in my machine. Guess what? Machine says incompatible.
You gotta buy a new machine?
You need a Switch 2, not a Switch 1. So now I'm like, mother. Are you kidding me?
They do the same thing with tools.
Dude.
Yeah, I know.
Then no. So then I decide, like, after agonizing, we figure out, we get some games, and we get a couple games we play online together. And I'm like, it's inevitable. Like, we got to buy a new system. So I buy a new system, right? So I get this new system, and I swapped all the stuff, download it, make it happen. I get into this thing, right? Oh, guess what? The controllers that I have, the extra one, they're compatible. But guess what? The machine that I gave up to get the new machine, that's where you charge it on. Now I got to buy a damn charger for the damn old controllers. I got to have, all this extra stuff. You got to, they nickel and dime you for each one, everything. It was like, I'm like, these son of a bees. It's a racket. I mean, parents out there right now, with these video systems, I'm just like, wow.
They did the same thing. Jackson just bought a car. I didn't get into that, what you're talking about with the car. So he bought a car, and I'm just going to go over this real quick. They say they do this 160-point check.
Right.
Right? It's a used car. It had 30,000
that's certified pre-owned.
Certified, whatever it is. So he they went and did all the paperwork and everything. He sent me a couple pictures. 160 points, my ass. Now, they probably didn't do anything. He got it home. It had a maintenance light as soon as he got home. They didn't even change the damn oil.
Oh, geez.
This is how ridiculous it is. Yeah. They didn't change the oil. Now, I'll give it to him after he took it back.
What manufacturer was this? Let's start
Toyota.
there. Toyota.
Yes.
Okay.
Toyota. So he opens up the center console. Okay. Because the guy told me, he said, "Hey, you got charging ports and everything." Oh yeah, he had holes where the charging ports were. There was no ports. There's no ports.
Dude, I'd drive that car right back to the dealership.
I told him, I said, take it right back, go right up to the head guy. Don't mess around with any of the salespeople or anything. So the head guy was pissed because whoever it was dropped the ball, and he had this car that, I mean, if you've seen it, I'm like, it is ridiculous. And then on top of that, I started looking at his paperwork, and he's a younger guy. They don't pay attention to the paperwork. All the freaking add-ons, right? Gap insurance.
Yeah.
Is that bullshit?
Dude, here's the thing. I approach car buying in a totally different way, because we have experience, right? Right.
But they see them coming. That's what pisses me off.
And it pisses me off that all these different dealerships that are out there, they they see you walking in and they just like, oh, here's my next victim.
No shit, but
right?
listen, Shawn. Not just that. It was a tracking system.
Yeah.
Okay, that they put their individual tracking system on it, and
Sure.
then they sell the package deal. Well, they're telling him, well, it's already on the car. Well, you're charging them like $1,600 to put this. That the tracking system's already on there. So you're saying that it costs $1,600 plus another $199 to activate this. You could took a little Apple tag,
yeah.
throw it in the glove compartment, and track the damn thing yourself. But you almost $2,000 on that. So you put a few $1,000s, all your few thousands between gap insurance and that shit, it's already gone.
Yeah, dude.
They see these kids coming.
Yeah.
And you guys, if you ever do that and you go for a used car, look at the paperwork and make sure that.
Well, you need to have somebody with you that has some experience in this.
But they
thing,
still
too.
don't do that, man. I mean, most of them. I mean, that's a good thing, and I agree with that.
If you have somebody that's experienced with you, then a lot of times the dealers aren't going to pull that stuff because they know. Because you are going to be there, be like, what is this?
Bullshit.
What is, don't need that. Take that off.
Yeah.
Nope. And they're not going to argue with you.
Yeah.
They're not arguing with you, all right?
Just take it off.
But yeah, they just take that off. Capture. Oh, yeah, we don't need that. Take that off.
Yeah.
Like that's it. Like the beautiful thing about the car we bought. Like we didn't have any of that crap.
Well,
like
no
that,
shit.
None of that.
Yours is a different level.
Yeah, that's a totally different level. Like, and I hate that. Like these like young kids that's how they get introduced to this, car buying experience and stuff. And it shouldn't be like that for any level of car, right? That you buy.
It's bullshit.
It should be more honest.
No, they take advantage of them.
Take advantage of all this stuff. But yeah, the back to my video game thing. I've got sucked into buying a new Nintendo Switch, and it's just because of my nieces and nephew. And Carol was just laughing at me. She's like, "You're gonna buy a new system. I know you're gonna buy a new system."
So now you got to buy all these new games too.
No, we have. I bought the game, and luckily I'm keeping the game that was incompatible. Remember?
Yeah. But
now,
are
it works
your
on
other
the new
games
system.
compatible for that
yeah.
too? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then you're good.
Yeah, we're okay, but it's like just they start nickel and diming you all this different little things that are the ones that what's compatible, what's not compatible. You
You just
need
got
to
it
do
home
this.
and you had that son of a melon.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Son of a. Anyhow.
So what is a flight attendant's real job? I mean, what would you say? I mean, if you were sitting there saying what would be their real job?
Safety specialist.
Safety, right?
Period. Like honestly, like everything that goes on in the plane that every passenger is worried about, the Wi-Fi, the drinks, the service, the thing, that's like 50th in line.
Right.
To what's really important about our job.
Right.
Safety is it, period.
But they only experience that when it happens.
Yeah.
Right? They only see that when it happens. It happens in a medical emergency.
But here's the thing. You're saying when it happens is it's an incident that's happening.
Right.
But safety is happening all the time. On
Right.
The plane,
But
period.
their view of us and seeing us at doing our job only happens when the incident happens.
Right. That's only
their opinions completely.
Yeah, they
different.
only acknowledge a safety incident as an incident. Safety is happening from the time we start our job.
Right.
Like we know that everything we do and every activity we're doing is all implied to the safety of our job. Whether we're latching a freaking carrier in the galley, to checking our equipment on the plane, to analyzing the passengers coming on board.
How would they
everything that we're doing is safety?
How would they like it if you didn't check the toilets?
Oh, they wouldn't like that.
You didn't flush them.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you get in the air
and they don't flush.
And they don't flush. None of them.
Yeah.
Simple thing, right? Just pushing a button. That's one of the things we do is that you go in there and you push the button, make sure that the lab flushes.
Yeah. People don't see the job from within. That a day at work with a flight attendant, you would see that every time we come on a plane, we're kicking, to put it bluntly, we're kicking the tires and checking the oil pressure on everything. Like everything in the plane has to be, everything that's a safety system on a plane or is there to protect us for safety has to be checked.
Just the amount of checks. I mean, that's pretty substantial.
Yeah.
Everything all the equipment.
Yeah. Equipment, galleys, like all the stuff that we have, all the equipment in the galley,
Right.
the coffee makers,
Yeah.
like everything. Does a latch work? Does it correctly latch? Does it not latch? Anything that we can identify that's there for the safety of that flight.
Any placard, anything.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many different things that no one ever sees.
Yeah. They don't quite understand, but they only see the safety when it's an incident.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They only acknowledge the safety is the incident.
Yeah.
And it's not.
No.
It's the entire job.
Yeah, it is a job.
Yeah.
So you know something else they don't see? This is a hidden little gem. The outside lock on the lavatory.
The outside lock on the lavatory. They do not see that. There's some people in the world that have privy to that, but the outside lock on the lavatory is not there.
That's years ago. We caught you in the lab with somebody.
Right.
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 We could catch you because we could unlock it.
Yep.
But that's for safety though too.
Yeah, we can take off the entire door of the lavatory. Like
we've had to do it.
But yeah, people don't realize it. Like you get stuck in a lavatory, the door can come straight off.
You're vaping.
Yeah. You're like, we can remove the entire door.
Yeah. They were saying, like the kid at home, right?
It only takes
I'll take your damn door off.
A few latches. And
right.
You'll
be peeing in there with no door.
Right. There's all kinds of things that are happening in that. Like,
did you ever get one of those times with a pastor, like you lock it for them and they unlock it?
Oh yeah.
You lock it and then they unlock it. You're playing this lock and unlock game with them.
Yeah. The lavatory is that weird spot on the plane where you're just like, we have to have access to it, and we also need to know who's in it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And we're paying attention to who's in it.
Well, they're alive in it,
right?
Because some of them stay in there for a long time,
dude.
That's when you're like cringing.
Yeah.
Right. You get that. Oh God.
Yeah.
Spray comes out. You ever want to see a passenger? The first thing that they say is, "Hey, that person's been in there a long time."
Right.
It's a knock knock. You're okay, and then go get your spray.
Right.
Because you know it's not going to be pretty.
Well, that is the normal response.
You know it is.
But every now and then you get that knock knock, and you're not getting a response, and you're like, You got that oh shit moment.
Yeah.
Where you're like,
there's nothing
are
worse.
they alive?
Yeah, but
are they not alive?
And then they didn't answer, and then you unlock and see them on the toilet. That sucks.
So Carol had an incident where it was unlocked, and the dude's on the toilet, and he's gone.
He was dead?
Yeah.
Really?
That's what I'm getting at. It was an oh shit moment.
Well, that's why we do.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, we're doing a check.
People, it's amazing how many incidents happen on a toilet. We're gonna leave it right there.
I'm not even going any farther with that. What is going with this real ID roulette? What is that?
Dude, here's the thing. Real ID just started, man. February 1st was the first thing that happened, right?
Yeah.
And so travelers right now, like you get to the airport and you don't have a real ID, which in most states has that little teeny star on the corner of it.
Yeah.
If you don't have that now the TSA is going to be like, sorry, you can't fly. You're not going to be able to go through TSA. You're going to have to go back to the ticket counter. You're going to have to get this ID verification process done. And the airline's going to charge you $45 to do it. And then you're going to have to go back through security and get to your flight. But you have to go through a whole entire question process, and they're going to ask you who you are and all these different things in order for you to fly. There's a big delay to it. But the airlines right now, I don't know if you've seen this, when you check in for them now for your tickets and stuff, they're actually asking you if you have your real ID. So if you don't have your real ID, you can now, prior to even coming to the airport, you can do that ID check, whatever, for $45.
Oh, and do it online and you check it?
Yeah, and then you can get it processed and do it online and get through the whole thing so that you have the certificate so that you can get through security, because you have to have the real ID now in order to travel anywhere.
Big bucket of suck, man.
Yeah.
I mean, going in the wrong security line is one thing. Going in the security line and not having that ID.
Well, I don't know how long the process takes to go through to get the certificate to be able to prove you're an American citizen or whatever to be able to fly.
Yeah.
Like it's a delay. So that's why they're all over like trying to make sure everybody knows, hey, we've been warning you, you need this real ID.
You know what it's like when you forget your shit at home.
Oh, dude, the
Right?
worst.
Worst feeling in the world is when a crew member leaves their ID.
Anybody, doesn't matter how to be a crew member. It could be, if you leave your ID at home, you got issues.
But crew member it's bad. It's bad.
Bad.
It's
Because
really bad.
that's like a required duty item. We have to have that in
Yeah.
order to fly.
You're not going.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah. I mean, it's not about no $45.
Oh, no.
Your ass is going home.
I wish that was the case.
It'd be cheaper.
That would be much cheaper.
It'd be cheaper than like a friend bringing your shit down to Florida and then shipping
Oh,
it
I
to
knew
you.
you're going there.
Well, so what? You know I'm going to go there. That's what a good friend would do.
Right.
Yeah.
I've had a group friend or two.
Did you just say good friend or two?
To help me out
I don't,
in desperate times of need.
yeah. I'm thinking about that one
Right.
now. Oh my God.
So
Okay.
anyways, yeah, man, you have to have that stupid ID now to travel. And you know what?
At least maybe they gave him a $45 option.
Yeah. So talking about this forgetting stuff reminds me of the time that I left my ID at home and I flew to Cancun.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about this before?
I know that one.
You know that one? Tell me
Mhm.
about it because you're not involved in this story.
I know exactly what it was. You went to Cancun, you left your passport.
Right.
And when you came back in, it was brought to you to the door. Of the
of the
aircraft.
cabin.
So we don't have to go through the whole
Right.
thing.
We don't
of
have
how
to
it was
get
brought
right.
to you.
Exactly.
Let's just say that was the miracle flight.
Yeah, that was a miracle flight that
Because
could even happen.
that shit would never happen. And
Yeah.
I mean that would never happen. That would have been
No.
a bad story.
No. And you know what? And that's the thing. You can't even get through to the flight now.
You know
even
what'd
if
been
your
worse?
crew.
You know what'd been worse than that story?
What's that?
If you canceled it in Cancun.
Oh, that'd been worse. Terrible.
Sean speaks Spanish?
Yeah. That would have been bad.
You would have had a story to talk about now.
Do you got a $45 pass?
No, ain't no $45, man.
I'll do a 45 peso pass, please.
You
Yeah.
be telling everybody what they actually serve in the jail.
Yeah.
That would be a story.
Dude.
You
man.
got lucky on that one. That shit was lucky.
Yeah. I mean, that gives like all those things, like being a crew member and traveling. Like we got to think about all of our IDs and all that stuff too. But at the same time, like one of our friends that we know, like he wasn't even thinking about his record, his previous juvenile record, and got imprisoned in Canada.
Yep.
You know, like there's all these different aspects of flying into different countries and different laws and all that stuff that we got to worry about.
Okay, you got if you're traveling, you got a DUI.
Right. You got
In
a
Canada,
DUI.
in Canada,
Right.
you ain't coming. You're not coming out.
Yeah. You're not coming out. They're going to detain you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of countries that are like that where you're not leaving.
It's gonna be a bad day.
Yeah. A misdemeanor here in America might be a major felony over in another country.
But as a crew member, now me, I know you don't, but because you put your ID in your bag.
Yeah.
The first thing I do is like I check before I walk out the door, make sure I got my lanyard
I have my
on, I got
checks.
all my stuff, right? I'm checking my wallet. I'm checking, make sure I got two, because I gotta have two phones. I got my little onboard computer and my phone.
Yeah. My 30-second review as I'm going out the door is I'm like wallet, keys, phone, ID. Okay. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, you need to do that.
Wallet, keys, phone, ID.
Yeah, keep
Okay. The rest of the stuff, we can buy it somewhere.
yeah, not for $45.
Whether I'm dressed or not, it doesn't matter. But as long as I got that stuff, I'm good for the day. Anyways, man, you know what? I was thinking about this. Like you were talking about cleanliness on planes and all that stuff. Like I wanted to put it out there, man. Some of the things that just bug the shit out of flight attendants, like all the different nasty stuff that we see on a plane, that just bug me. What's one of yours number ones?
Hygiene.
Hygiene.
Yeah.
Like stinky people coming on the plane, not showered.
Yeah, because
ammonia.
everybody experiences it. I mean, there was a guy just the other day. He came on. He didn't have pants, and he went number 2 in his pants.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah, he did. But he didn't have any other pants. But the smell was bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bad. There's nothing that you can do about it. But you don't have that. Okay, you have people that come from hiking.
Right.
They smell like campfires.
Camping.
And then it's like 5 rows back, man. They just stink of the whole cabin.
And the smokers.
Yeah,
the smokers are like, they just come on and they're like, I always envision like Pigpen from Charlie Brown.
Right.
Where you always saw that like puff of smoke off.
And everybody has to, but then you have the ones that even overspray with cologne.
Yeah, overspray with cologne. But then the one, my big pet peeve is, taking off your shoes.
Yeah.
That pisses me off.
That's nasty.
One, it's nasty. 2, it's like really unsafe. Like, and they want to take it off when they get on the plane.
Yeah.
Like the number one thing, if this plane crashes, what's happening?
But they're not thinking of that.
They're not thinking of that.
No,
right.
no.
So they're not thinking, hey, you're going to be jumping onto the ground where whatever's happening outside, snow, ice, in the incident, glass, metal.
Yeah.
I need my damn shoes on.
Your shoes are gone.
Yeah, your shoes are gone because they just went floating 15 rows behind you.
Especially if you're running through fire, it's not going to be good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
People don't realize that. I'm like, can you just keep your shoes on? And I don't think the airlines really do a good job on like they should really prepare, not only give you the safety demo, like they should be saying, listen, these are good habits to do for the first 15 minutes of your flight. Keep your shoes on.
But when you're talking about the safety of that part of it too, think about that for a minute. We talk about seatbelts all the time.
Right.
I walked down the cabin just yesterday, and I walked down there, and the seatbelt sign is off. Okay, and you're walking in through the cabin. There's probably 15 people, at least 15, with their seatbelts off.
Oh yeah.
Now, if you hit that unexpected
turbulence,
clear air turbulence, at least 15 people are going to the hospital.
Oh yeah.
Right? At least 15.
And they're blaming the airline, but they're the stupid ass.
Right.
That's
the most simple thing we talk about all the time is your seatbelt. They still don't do it.
Yeah.
So if you told them about their shoes, they could give 2 shits about putting their shoes on in that situation.
These are just things that I'm thinking about all the time, man.
I know, but it just, for them.
Other thing, here's two big ones for me. Like, don't pick your nose in front of me.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Don't clip your phone freaking nasty ass toenails or fingernails on the plane.
We've talked about these before.
Yes.
People still do them.
Yeah. And, these, and here's the other one. Don't FaceTime with people on a plane.
Yeah.
Speaker phones don't belong on a plane.
No.
Like, nobody wants to hear your stupid ass
well,
conversation.
you don't even want to. Okay, right. We were just in the terminal, and one of the flight attendants was sitting next to this girl. She was eating her food, and she's FaceTiming this person. She's so damn loud, and that's rude. You're eating, your food's flying everywhere as you're talking, and your whole conversation can be heard by 5 people around you.
Yeah.
And the flight attendant, she got up and left because she didn't want to sit there anymore.
Yeah.
It's rude.
It's rude.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, we've talked about a lot of stuff here.
We talk about a lot of shit all the time.
All the time. But we're going to end it with an inspirational quote.
Yeah. We'll get to the inspirational quote, but what Shawn said, the biggest thing, don't clip your nails. Don't clip your nails on a plane.
Nasty.
Right? And then every once in a while, do a body check.
Yeah.
One of these.
Yeah.
Just check it.
Just come on, so you're not offending other people in any way.
Yeah.
Get to point A, point B, boring.
Calm, polite, boring and uneventful.
Uneventful.
That's what we strive for. All right, guys. Great things never come from comfort zones because we always get out of our comfort zone.
Yeah.
We're out of there all the time.
Yeah. You start falling in that comfort zone trap, you just like, you forget about things in the world, right?
Yeah. I think when you get out of your comfort zone is when you get better.
Yeah.
So you guys have a great week. It was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to us. Hope you come back next week.
Yeah, come back next week. Watch us on YouTube. We will see you again. Thanks.
See you guys.
And that's a wrap. Another episode of Cabin Pressure with Shawn and G. If you made it this far without subscribing to our YouTube channel, what are you even doing with your life? Seriously, questioning your judgment. Hit the subscribe button like it owes you money. Ring that notification bell. Do that thing. You know you want to. Because let's be real, finding this podcast was fate. Staying unsubscribed, that's just disrespectful to the universe. We'll see you next week for another episode where we promise you absolutely nothing except more of whatever this was. Until then, keep your tray tables up, your seatbelts fastened, and your YouTube subscription subscribed. Peace out and subscribe already.